Hi, this is Maria, and today I am going to talk concerning general sales tax. Tax non-compliance is a national and local problem. Traders are characterized by a strong tendency not to comply with their tax obligations voluntarily, but under pressure the tax administration for fear or of penalties and fines generated by non-compliances with their obligations. The lack of adequate attention to tax awareness in our country does not allow compliances with the scheduling of tax obligations in commercial enterprises. The lack of awareness of taxpayers in the cultural and ethical aspect causes them to incur in tax violations and penalties. This is a tax that is applied at all stages of the production and distribution cycle, is paid by the final consumer, and is generally included in the purchase price of the purchased item. It is called non-cumulative and is based on economic taxation, debit versus credit. The rate is 18%, 16% is applied to IGB, and 2% to municipal promotion tax. The waiver of the IGB exception implies that a company decides not to take advantage of the IGB exception in certain operations. Normally, companies may request the waiver of this exception if they wish to benefit from a deduction of the IGB paid on their purchases and expenses related to these operations. This may be relevant in situations where the company wishes to improve its financial position or needs to deduct the tax paid of its purchases. The pro rata of the IGB is a mechanism used to determine how much of the IGB paid on purchases and expenses can be deducted as a tax credit. It is calculated by comparing the amounts of GST arising from taxable items with the total GST invoice. The pro rata is generally expressed as a percentage. If this percentage is above a certain limit established by the tax legislation, the company will be able to deduct all the VAT paid on its purchases and expenses. If the pro rata is lower than this limit, only a proportional part of the VAT may be deducted. This is a relevant tax incentive applied in many countries, including Peru. It was especially designed to macro and micro companies, granting them the possibility of extending the term of payment of the general sales tax (IGB) to a fiscal period. These incentives provide them with financial relief by allowing them to defer the payment of this tax for a maximum of 3 months, as long as they comply with certain conditions and requirements determined by the tax authority. In other words, the general sales tax is fundamental for the financing of the government and the regulation of the economy. Companies must properly apply and manage this tax in order to comply with their tax obligations and take advantage of the benefits it offers in terms of tax credit and competitiveness. The correct administration of the IGB is essential for the success and sustainability of any company.